Hey Tulane fans, it's Katie Morris and I'm so excited to be here on this beautiful and relatively warmer January day on Tulane's campus. Now, while the Crescent City has defrosted from the hard freeze last week, the Tulane athletic squads are heating things up across the country. Let's see what's at stake. The Tulane women's basketball team had a dominant offensive and defensive effort on Sunday afternoon with a 70-39 victory over Tulsa at Fogelman in Devlin. The victory completed a season sweep of Tulsa. Tulane concludes a two-game homestand this Wednesday night when East Carolina makes the trip to New Orleans. The Green Wave and the Pirates will tip off at 7 p.m. at Fogelman in Devlin. Senior Colby Morgan keeps her name in the headlines this week as she was selected for the WBCA's So You Want to Be a Coach program. This marks the fourth consecutive year that a Green Wave player will participate in the program. Morgan is one of 62 players in the U.S. who will take part in the program and is just one of two players from the American Athletic Conference. Participants will travel to Columbus, Ohio to take part in a 3-day workshop, with speakers provided by the Alliance of Women's Coaches on March 28. Congratulations, Colby. On the men's squad, Melvin Frazier scored a game-high 27 points and knocked down a career-high 6 3-pointers, but the Tulane men's basketball team suffered a 73-62 setback in American Athletic Conference action on Saturday evening. Now 12-7, the Green Wave return home to host USF on Thursday, January 25th. Tip-off is set for 8 p.m. at Avril B. Fogelman Arena in the Devlin Fieldhouse, and the game will be televised nationally on ESPNU. For ticketing information, just head over to TulaneTix.com. Tulane Track and Field completed yet another successful weekend, this time at the Vanderbilt Invitational. Junior Rebecca Markle set a new personal record in the women's pole vault, and junior Emmanuel Rodich won the men's 3,000-meter run to cap off the trip to Nashville. Up next, the Green Wave will travel from the Big Easy to the Big Apple. Your Tulane Track and Field squad will next compete in the Dr. Sander Invitational Friday, January 26th at the Armory Track and Field Center in New York City. Over in the pool, the Tulane swimming and diving team swept all 15 events in the 155-63 victory over Loyola at the Riley Center Natatorium on Friday night. On a tremendous senior night showing, the ladies started the final home meet of their careers in style, winning the 200 medley relay. The quartet of Caitlin Simpson, Alex Brindisi, Emma Lincoln, and Alex Lakota clocked in with a time of 1:46.50. The Green Wave will conclude its regular season this weekend, traveling to Houston to take on LSU, Rice, and Houston in a quad meet. Action begins on Friday at 5 p.m. From one court to another, the Tulane women's tennis squad opened its 2018 spring season with a doubleheader sweep, topping Northwestern State and UNO on Sunday afternoon. The ladies will return to action on January 27th for the ITA kickoff weekend in Alabama. The Green Wave will face Auburn on day 1 before facing either Miami or UC Santa Barbara on day 2. While the ladies continued their winning ways, the men's squad won its 9th straight season opener over the University of Miami in non-conference action on Friday afternoon. The number 22 ranked Wave will hit the court again on Sunday as they head for sunny California. At the ITA kickoff weekend, the Greenies will face 19th ranked California on day 1 and will meet either number 13 Stanford or Oregon on day 2. The Tulane Department of Athletics held a sailing reunion weekend, culminating with a welcome reception for new sailing head coach Charles Higgins on Saturday night at the Glazier Family Club. More than 150 were in attendance on Saturday, showing tremendous enthusiasm for the Tulane sailing community. Sailing was announced as Tulane's 17th varsity sport last June and will officially transition to varsity status on July 1st, 2018. What's at Stake is brought to you by Desi Vega's Steakhouse. Desi Vega is bringing you that classic steakhouse experience with a twist of New Orleans flavor. And that'll wrap up this edition of What's at Stake. Thank you so much for hanging out with me today. Now remember, we have several home games scheduled for this week, so head on over to TulaneTix.com and get those tickets. And for any information on all of our Tulane squads here on campus, just go to TulaneGreenWave.com. I'm Katie Morse. Thank you so much for watching. And remember, it's always a great day to be a Green Wave.